Everybody, welcome to Match Play on PGATour.com. I'm John Swantek. Let's get to it. Meet this week's combatants. We bring in Gary Van Sickle, senior writer for Sports Illustrated and contributor to Golf.com, and Fred Albers from the PGA Tour Network, patrolling the fairways for SiriusXM Radio. Fred has the honor for topic number one. Kevin Na breaks through in Las Vegas in his 211th career tour start for his first victory, so we can cross him off the list of best players without a win. Fred, who moves to the top of the list?
Well, you've got to go with Ricky Fowler. He's made cuts in 44 of 59 tournaments. That's 74% of the time. He has 4 second-place finishes, including a playoff loss. He has 13 top 10. He's won more than $5 million, and it's just his second full year on tour. Plus, what separates him from other players, he's a great putter. 22nd in strokes gained putting, and he's only going to be 23 on December the 13th.
Everybody loves Ricky. Van Sickle, what do you say?
I'm going to go a little more esoteric. I think a guy who I was really impressed by is a guy named Jason Duffner. He lost 2 tournaments in playoffs this year, one in Phoenix to Mark Wilson in the PGA Championship. He was 3rd in Zurich. He won over $3 million this year. Yes, he has played 153 events, but the guy's kind of a natural talent. And he's the only guy who could possibly rival Ricky Fowler on his haircut. So I got to go with Jason Duffner.
I don't know if the haircut compares, but I will give you the point on Duffner, who's had an excellent season, especially as of late. So Van Sickle takes a 1-up advantage and gets the first swing at topic number 2. Tiger Woods, he won his first event in Las Vegas back in '96. This week he's in the field at the Fries.com Open. Gary, will he win his 72nd event? Will he finish in the top 10? Will he make the cut, finish outside the top 10, or will he miss the cut altogether this week? What do you think?
You know, I realize the sentiment out there is probably that Tiger's done, he's washed up, he's through. But I think you got to think back. If 2 putts go in this year and last year, with his game in total array, he probably still wins the last 2 Masters. So the guy has not forgotten how to play golf. I think he's had a month out of the spotlight, other than us talking about him in the President's Cup. That can only help. I think he's going to come back and finish in the top 10. I don't think he's going to, his short game's going to be sharp enough to win, but I look for him to finish 3rd, 4th, or 5th. You know, he's got these bad allergies. I think garlic is the cure for that, and Gilroy is the garlic capital of America. So I think the garlic might put Tiger in the top 10 this week. Okay, Fred, you'll be out there following Tiger for SiriusXM Radio. What kind of performance are you expecting this week?
Well, first of all, saying he's going to win because of garlic, that argument just stinks.
Nicely done.
Let's go ahead and just take a look at some numbers. He's played in 8 events. He's made 6 cuts. He's finished in the top 25 33% of the time. So just numbers-wise, you say that it's going to be a top 25 finish. The numbers tell us that he's going to finish in the 25, not the top 10. Plus, you take a look at his top 10 finishes over the last 2 years. They've come at the Masters and a U.S. Open at Pebble Beach. Those are courses that he is very, very familiar with. First time playing out in San Jose. Makes the cut, top 25 finish.
A lot of people going with their gut feeling on Tiger this week. Fred Albers bringing some good hard numbers. Let's give Fred topic number 2. He squares the match and gets the first swing at our 3rd topic. Tiger was also formally selected as a captain's pick for the President's Cup last week. Which of the 4 players selected by Freddie Couples and Greg Norman is going to have the best record at Royal Melbourne in November?
Well, this is an easy one. It's got to be Tiger Woods. You go on experience alone. He's 18, 11, and 1 President's Cup competition. It's going to be his 9th appearance. He's 4 and 2 in singles competition in the President's Cup. Take a look at his most recent outing at Harding Park, where he was 5-0. Once he's been paired with Steve Stricker, he has been undefeated. Now, I understand that Steve Stricker is more of a question than Tiger Woods, but Tiger Woods is one of the world's great match play players. And then you take a look at the competition. You know, Haas and Badley are making their very first President's Cup appearances, so they have 0 wins. And Robert Allenby is 8-13-3. Gary, I'm sorry. It's raining cold, hard facts in your parade.
Van Sickle, your retort.
Well, that's great, Fred. History records the past. It does not predict the future. Your numbers really don't mean anything. Look, Robert Allenby has already won 2 tournaments at Royal Melbourne. He won the '92 Australian Players Championship. He won the '93 Johnny Walker Classic. He owns this golf course. Now, granted, he's not the world's finest putter, but this is like playing on his home course, a huge home course advantage. And even Aaron Badley would be a better pick than Tiger Woods.
Tell you what, let's have that topic because Allenby does have a serious home course advantage there, although Tiger does have the stronger record. We'll have topic 3 and we'll square this match. Another good one between Albers and Van Sickle. Thank you, boys. Well played.